Hi guys, and welcome back to Sports Trumpet. I have again with me Anirudh, who will be joining us for this last round of the IPL auction. And Anirudh, how are you? And how has the auction panned out for you in on day two?
I think, first of all, I'm good. Thank you for this opportunity again, Siddharth. And day two, it's been exciting. A lot of uncapped talent coming up, a lot of uncapped talent going for good bids. And generally, I think most teams, what we saw yesterday, some teams were lacking in most of the areas, didn't have a great day. But today, I think most teams have done well. All the teams are shaping up. They're all looking good all round. Most of the teams have their starting 11 set, and it's now mostly the backups that they're looking for.
Yeah. So mostly all the teams are set. Mostly the teams are looking for backups now,
Yep.
and they just want to fill up their squad. So talking about, I think, which team do you think is looking the strongest right now?
I think Gujarat are looking really good. They got a lot of steel wise, if you could say, early in the day. I think Washington Sundar, Gerald Coetzee at that price. I think overall, really good team, well-round bowling attack, and Mohammad Siraj at 12 crores. I thought RCB would use their RTM, but it was a steal for them. And I think their bowling looks really good. They've got most of their bases covered. They did a very good job in terms of retention because they had their openers opening batting in terms of the top three, and then they had their top spinner, and they went back into the auction. Didn't use the RTM for Mohammad Shami, which was surprising initially, but they went and got Mohammad Siraj, which was like a like-to-like replacement. And I think all round they have a brilliant team, and they did really well today as well in terms of some steal buys, some smart buys.
Yeah. So,
I think there's a
yeah, looking at the
bidding war
auction,
going on for Jacob. I think, yeah,
yeah, Jacob Bethel. Talking about Jacob
yeah,
Bethel here, Anirudh. I think Jacob Bethel is a very underrated all-rounder from England, and
yes.
he can be used.
I mean,
He will be a good player and a good addition to any team. If he goes to Punjab or to RCB,
he's
and
done
he'll
well
be doing
all
well
around
for
the world.
England
Yeah,
also.
yeah, he's done well in the T20 leagues around the world in England, especially. And
Hmm.
I think
He sold to
coming
RCB.
to India,
Jacob Bethel goes to
yeah, I
RCB.
think a very good buy. I think they didn't go for Will Jacks, but probably at 2.6 crores, decent replacement for Will Jacks. I think before this there was
Looking at
Priyan Sharia,
RCB,
who,
Priyan Sharia goes to Punjab Kings. That is also a
yeah,
good
at,
buy.
at a very high bid as well, 3.2 crores. I think that's a
Yeah,
very
that's a lot,
exciting
I think,
talent
for
to watch
Priyan
out for.
Sharia. He was the highest scorer at the
I
Delhi
think,
Premier League this time in their first
yeah,
season.
yeah,
So we
he's,
expected that he would attract bidders, attract IPL franchisees.
yeah. I mean,
Bryden Cars bidding for Bryden Cars is going on. SRH has started bidding for him.
I think the base bid,
He goes to Sunrisers Hyderabad.
yeah, at the base price. In SRH, I mean, they just need to fill up a few backup slots, and
Mm.
a decent buy
Yeah,
for them.
looking at the playing 11, I think Anirudh, what a playing 11 SRH has now. Travis Head,
I
Abhishek
think,
Sharma as openers, Ishan Kishan
yeah,
at number three. Then you have like Nitish Kumar Reddy at number
Nitish
four.
Kumar,
Then Heinrich
for
Klaasen at five.
Klassen,
Then Abhinav Manohar can play at six.
yeah,
And at number seven, you can have Pat Cummins.
and then
And
Rahul
then you
Chair
have
at
Harshal
8.
Patel, Mohammad Shami. And then you have
Rahul
Rahul
Chair
Chahar
as
and
their
Adam
spinner.
Lamba. So your
Yeah,
team is complete.
I think maybe probably one fast bowling option that they missed, probably other than Pat Cummins,
No,
they
they
could have
have
added
Shami and
a,
Harshal Patel with Pat Cummins. So I don't think they have a problem there.
yeah, it's a decent. But maybe they might get someone for a cheap at a base price now, and they could
Hmm.
close it. for just as a backup option.
And even Gujarat has got some, like they got Ishant Sharma, Gujarat
Yeah,
Titans. So that is also a good buy with them.
goodbye. Yeah, many Indian talents went for, I think, like Kuldeep Sen, some good smart buys there in terms of
Mhm. Aaron
backup
Hardy
buys.
also goes to Punjab Kings on base price.
In Ponting's having that Australian impact there. So
Yeah,
yeah, many Australians going to Punjab Kings.
yes. So there's seven.
Sarfraz Khan's unsold. Okay.
Sorry, who's unsold?
Yeah, Sarfraz was unsold.
Sarfaraz Khan.
Kyle Mayers doesn't look like he's gonna.
He's unsold.
Yeah, I think another player who surprisingly went for a high bid was Ala Ghaznfar from Afghanistan
Yeah, Mumbai
to
Indians
Mumbai.
get him. I think he
Yeah,
also played a vital role in Afghanistan's win over Bangladesh in a
yeah,
series.
and
So he's a good
hmm,
player, like a good upcoming player from Afghanistan, spinner from Afghanistan. I
yeah,
think
I think he's
Sunrisers
been
Hyderabad,
compared to the Rashid
Kamindu
Khan
Mendes has been sold to Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Sunrisers Hyderabad. I mean, with the budget they had coming into the day, I think they needed some good, decent backup base price options. So
Hmm. SRH has also got Jaydev Unadkat with them. They can use him as an
yeah,
impact player.
that's he did pretty well for them last season
Yes.
at times. So it's decent by there.
So now looking at Sunrise, and also Mumbai has done some great steel deals. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think Rickleton for 1 crore it was a very good buy, and they did a smart thing by not going hard for Quinton de Kock. They've gotten Rickleton. I mean, he hasn't played in Indian conditions, but he's done really well all over the world in terms of other leagues and also for South Africa. So I think that
Yeah.
was a very very good smart buy, and
Mm.
I think Will Jacks at 5 crores. I thought RCB would use their RTM, but after that, I think Akash Ambani went to the RCB owners and shook hands. So you
Yes.
can understand
So
how
what was
important that buy was.
that all
So
about, according to you, Anirudh?
I think it just felt like an exchange of players because Tim David was at Mumbai. He's just gone to RCB for 3 crores, and Will Jacks has come the other way. So I think Mumbai probably valued Will Jacks more than Tim David, probably because of that all round ability that Will Jacks has. Maybe a bit more handy in terms of his bowling. So
Yeah. Dushmanta Chamira, talking about him, he's going to Delhi Capitals as of now.
he's
He's sold to Delhi Capitals.
I think a good base price backup pick.
Yeah, for Mitchell
Has
Stark.
IPL experience.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was with KKR last season.
yeah,
So he was back up to Mitchell Stark there also.
yeah. It's a very very decent buy for them at base price. Nathan Ellis is a very interesting player. Actually, a very T20 specialist. You can say all over the world he's done well in T20s. So
Nathan Ellis, CSK has started bidding for him. Punjab is coming.
I think he was with Punjab for a few seasons. So He's gone to Chennai for
Nathan Ellis has been sold to CSK. I think a good buy from them. But Punjab has used RTM on him.
from Punjab. Yeah,
Also, talking about this Mitchell Santner to Mumbai Indians at 2 crores, how do you rate that deal?
at 2 crores.
I think a great
I
buy.
think again a brilliant buy. Great buy for that price. I think usually it was CSK who used to go for Santner auctions, and at 2 crores, I think a
Yeah,
great buy. I was surprised
CSK
that no
has
one else
increased the bid
went
at 2
for
crores.
2 crores.
But will Punjab be able to play Nathan Ellis in their team?
I think probably a backup for
Because
maybe a
they
Jansen,
also have
or
Lockie Ferguson also with them. He'll also not be
yeah,
able
I
to.
think yeah. So I don't know whether they have to spend 2 crores, but he's been in that setup, and an Australian, so Ponting might be going behind that aspect. But I even CSK, I don't know if Ellis would fit into that CSK 11.
Hmm.
But I mean, mostly a backup
Yeah,
pick for
backup.
both teams,
He
to
will
be
be
frank.
backup. He will be
Yeah,
a backup
yeah,
to Matisha Patirana
yes, yeah,
because he is also a very injury prone bowler. So
yes,
Patirana. So I think Nathan Ellis can play instead of him if
yeah.
required.
I think Ellis, really smart bowler actually with his
Yes,
change of
I
pace.
really like him in terms of T20.
Yeah,
He's a T20 specialist for me.
specialist. Yeah,
So I think he is a good. So have they Punjab has accepted the RTM or what's happening?
not yet. They're just still discussing.
Oh, there it's a discussion
I mean, they
going on.
only have 2.5 crores
So
in
I
their
think
bank.
Punjab
So
will fill up their overseas slots if they take Nathan Ellis.
yeah, and I think mostly their team is done because they have 21 players. If they get a list, they would be left with just 3, 4 slots to fill and
Yeah,
just
and
35
all
lakhs.
Indians they
So
can fill then.
yeah, yeah,
So looking at Punjab Kings playing 11, I think they will have Josh Inglis and Prab Simran to open.
yeah. As of now, it looks like that.
Or they can,
I think
if they can
Josh
go out of the box, they can try Marcus Stoinis as an opener.
opener. He's done well in the Big Bash as an opener. So yeah, I think
Or if
Punjab.
not, so they can go with Josh Inglis and Prab Simran.
Yeah, yeah,
And
is an option. I
then they
think
can have,
Nathan Ellis has gone to CSK.
okay, CSK has, they haven't accepted.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So yeah,
So
as you were saying, Josh
good pick.
Inglis and Prab Simran to open
Yeah, Shreyas Iyer at 3. Then they will
at
have
3. Yeah,
Glenn Maxwell at 4, Marcus Stoinis at 5.
at 4.
And then Stoinis at 5. Then they have
Shashank
Shashank Singh,
Singh.
Nihal Vadera.
Yeah,
And then they can use Harpreet
yeah,
Brar as an impact player.
yeah.
And Marco
The
Janssen,
bowling
not to forget.
is more or less sorted with.
Yeah, Marco Janssen, not to forget.
Yeah, yeah.
And talking about
Very good,
Marco
handy
Janssen,
all round
yeah.
option.
And then they have their pacers. I think their bowling attack, fast bowling attacks, looks a bit, iffy. Because they have Arshdeep, that is very good. But then they have
Yeah.
Yash Thakur and Marco Janssen. So,
Hmm.
and you have
It's a
Vijay
bit
Kumar
of
Patel.
a yeah,
So I think they don't usually, have a good pace bowling attack, which they had last time around with Rabada, Arshdeep,
yeah.
Harshal
Raban and
Patel.
Harshal. I think if you go
They
by
have
in
good
terms of
spinners
stats
this
and
year.
last, yeah, if you go by stats and their performances in the previous season, I think Yash Thakur and Vijay Kumar Vashak have done well for their respective franchises. So
Yeah,
probably
Yash
that is
Thakur
their
for
thought
LSG
process.
and
Yeah, Vashak for RCB.
hmm. Shamar Joseph has been RTM'd by Lucknow Super Giants
That's
at
interesting. But I think
75
a lot
lakhs.
of pace. So pure pace bowler. So he
Shivam Magli is
regularly hits
unsold.
above 150. Yeah. That's,
Navdeep
Navdeep
Saini is
Saini,
also unsold. Very surprising.
surprising. Yeah.
And there were many unsold players, I think, which were very shocking. In terms, the Shardul Thakur going unsold was the biggest surprise to me.
Yeah. I think he will be sold again in the accelerated process towards the end. But it was shocking to not see him go in the auction early.
Actually, the thing with him is that in T20s he concedes a lot of runs. He can give you
Yeah,
wickets,
he's
but he
usually,
concedes a lot of runs.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, teams have used him as just that utility, probably a good impact player as such, probably, and can be handy with the bat as well. So I think
Yeah,
CSK has used him really well in the past. CSK has used him
yeah.
very well in that surface.
Last season also.
Yeah,
So right now, who's bidding for?
I think Aniket, it's mainly the uncapped players, and I think Raj Bawa.
He's also faded away from the scene, I think, Raj Bava,
Yes,
because
he
he
was
was,
with the under 19 team.
yeah, in
Yeah,
2022. Even
yeah.
their captain, Yash Dhol, he's also unsold.
He's also, yeah.
Aniket Verma is sold to Sunrisers as well.
Yes, I think Raj Bawa is sold to Mumbai at base price. That's nice to see him get sold. Because
Yeah, he was with Punjab Kings earlier, but he couldn't play for
yeah,
him
but he
that
was
much.
injured, and yeah, since then he hasn't had a great run in the domestic circuit as well. But yeah, it's an interesting player now, Mushir Khan.
Imanjot Singh Chahal is unsold.
Yeah,
It's Mushir Khan.
yeah.
Let's see if anybody bids for him.
There's a bid I think from Punjab, 30 lakhs.
Yeah, Punjab has bid for Mushir
Punjab
Khan.
is bid at 30 lakhs. Good, very good by lot of talent.
Yeah, Mushir Khan to Punjab Kings
Yeah,
is really good. Even though he's a longer
yeah,
format player,
150.
he's more good with the test
Yeah,
format.
yeah. Hasn't yet got into the T20 format and hasn't proved there, but yeah, I think it's a very good talent to get in. Yeah, bowls as well. So
Suryansh Shedge.
shit, another bit from Punjab. I think this is David Warner as well in the unsold list. So
Yeah, he is
that will
there.
be a very interesting thing to see. So
Any team which needs an opener, I think maybe Lucknow Super Giants.
they don't. I mean, as of now, they would have to open with Pant, but
Yeah, I think they can try with Rishabh Pant opening, but they'll need an
yeah,
opening partner with him.
that's that. I expected Ricky Ponting David Warner combo there. Punjab probably going back for Warner. But yeah, I think with Josh Inglis, they've got a decent opener. So
Mhm. And they have mostly taken Australian overseas, like in Josh Inglis,
yeah,
Maxwell, Stoinis.
yeah, that's good. I think from yesterday, I think RCB, looking at their lineup today, I think they've done pretty decent job because they
But
have got a
looking at the
pretty good
purse they
lineup there.
had, looking at the
Yeah, I
purse,
think
they according to that, it's not that good a
yeah,
team.
they could have done a lot better. But
Yeah, they could have
from where
easily
they were
taken Rishabh
yesterday,
Pant. They could
yeah,
have easily taken Rishabh Pant.
yeah. Once Punjab was out of the thing with
Yeah,
Shreyas Iyer, then I
they
think
got
RCB
Shreyas
it was a
Iyer.
clear opportunity for them. Yeah,
Yes.
I think their bowling looks solid with Hazelwood. I think they got a very good buy in Hazelwood and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
Yeah.
So I think their bowling looks pretty good compared to last year.
So
It's like
Bhuvneshwar
much
Kumar,
better.
Josh Hazelwood, and Yash Dayal are their pacers.
Yeah,
Then they have with them
and they have Rasikh Salam.
spinners. They are weak with spinners,
Yeah, Suyash Sharma is, I mean, very inconsistent in the last season.
and even Krunal Pandya.
Yeah, I think Kranal Pandya, pretty decent option at Chinnaswamy. He would be a very handy option at Chinnaswamy. I think a decent buy with Kranal Pandya.
Yes. So right now, I think there is a break, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think
Prince Yadav was the last player, and he went to Lucknow Super Giants.
hmm,
Yes, it's a break, and Naman Tiwari, he's unsold. So
unsold. Yeah,
looking at the teams, talking about CSK, Anirudh, how's this squad looking according to you?
and I think again he was with them, so that's their opening looks pretty good, and the two of them performed really well 2 seasons ago. So and Rahul Tripathi, I think a perfect replacement for Ajinkya Rahane. And I think they got Sam Curran at a steal at I think 2.5 crores, which was like a surprising buy for Sam Curran at that price. I thought he would go way above that.
Mm.
And I think Khalil Ahmed, Patirana, Noor Ahmed, their bowling also looks very good. So I think CSK is one of the better teams in the auction. Would be very happy with what they did.
Mm. So according to you, which team you look till now you think has not done well in this auction?
I think looking at it, as you mentioned, I think RCB with the purse they had coming into the auction could have done a lot better. A lot of targets probably they didn't go all out for them. They were hesitating and lost them. So I think RCB could have done way better, even though they've formed a team that looks better than what it was last year. But they could have done way better. I think RCB would be the team that would be disappointed at the end of the day. And I think SRH initially,
No, they have done well.
it looked like they were going for, yeah, initially they were going for players at a very high rate and they didn't have that purse. But in the end, yeah, their team looks very decent on paper.
Yes, and looking at
I think
Rajasthan
more,
Royals, I think they have also done with the very limited budget they had. I think they have also formed a
yeah,
decent team.
yeah. I think only
Good.
thing was with Archer. I mean, there is an issue of injury with Archer and spending 12.5 crores on him when Bolt went almost at the same rate. No, probably they could have gone back with Bolt. But if Archer is back at his best, I think recently in the West Indies series, he's done really well. So if he's back at his best, then that's great bowling lineup for Rajasthan.
Mm. And it has been like a direct swap with Mumbai Indians because Mumbai
Yeah,
Indians had Archer, Rajasthan had
had
Bolt.
Archer.
So Rajasthan
Yeah,
has now got Archer and Mumbai Indians has got Trent Bolt.
yes. I think almost
So
similar price, so
I think
that's
Mumbai Indians also, we're
proper.
not talking about them. They have also done really well.
Really well. I think they had that Indian core set before the auctions, and they had the advantage of going for foreigners. And I think Allah Ghaznfar, I think a talent to watch out
Mitchell
for.
Santner,
And
Allah Ghaznfar, and I
yeah,
think they'll play in looking at, I think, what will be their four overseas? Uh, Ryan
I think
Rickelton,
Rickleton has to
uh,
play.
Mitchell
Yeah,
Santner, Allah Ghaznfar, and Trent Bolt.
or they, if they want, they could also go with Will Jacks, and
Yeah,
probably
Will
in
Jacks is
based
also
on the
there, good line.
conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So even
so I think
can Will Jacks open? Oh
with
no,
a Rohit
okay.
Sharma and a Ryan Rickleton,
Yeah,
I don't think
I
Will
got it. I
Jacks.
got it. They
Yeah,
have Will Jacks
yeah,
also. I forgot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So
think Will
then
Jacks can slot in
then
anywhere in the
they
middle
can only
order.
play one of Sandpair and Allah Ghaznfar.
Yeah, and I think it would be Allah Ghaznfar because leg spinner is what usually most teams go with. So
And Mitchell Santner here also will be a backup.
yeah, but I think
And
based
their
on the
pace bowling
conditions, if
also
it's
looks very good. Uh, they
yeah,
have Deepak Chahar and Trent Bolt in
Deepak
the
Chair,
power play.
yes,
So
and
I think very
obviously
good.
Bumrah is
Amazing.
yeah a very good lineup from Mumbai.
So looking at their playing 11, I think Rohit Sharma and Ryan Rickelton to open.
Yeah, to
Will
open.
Jacks will come at 3 now. Then
Yeah,
Suryakumar Yadav at 4. Tilak Verma now has
Tilak
to bat
Verma.
at 5 there.
Yeah, I mean
But
Will Jacks has the capability to play down the order as well. He's an explosive player who can come in and accelerate. So
that can
maybe
change according to
they
the
would.
situation.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they will
Then yeah,
have
Hardik
Hardik Pandya.
Pandya's. Yeah.
And then at number 7, they can try Namandhir, which they have right to match on.
Hmm.
And then
Yep.
after Namandhir, they can go with Allah Ghaznfar, Deepak Chahar, Allah
Yes.
Ghaznfar, Trent Bolt, and Jasprit Bumrah.
Trent
I
Bolt
think
and
a very
Bumrah.
good team.
That's
Very good team.
brilliant bowling lineup. Maybe they might have missed out on a finisher, probably. Someone
Yeah.
like Tim David. They usually have that foreign finisher in their team. So,
Yeah, this
but I
time they
think Will
don't have.
Jacks.
When they used
Yeah,
to
they
have
don't have
somebody
one.
like a
So
Kyron Pollard before, then they had Tim
yeah,
David.
Tim
This time
David.
they don't have it. So yeah,
Yeah.
they will be looking for somebody. They don't have a finisher
Hmm.
right now. But you have Hardik Pandya with you, and if he delivers, so
Yeah. Yeah.
that's not a big problem. So I think a very,
I
very
think all
good
of
bowling team.
their entire middle order is very explosive in terms of batting, so they don't have that big
They
of a
did
problem.
much of their job in the retention strategy.
Yes. Yeah.
So that has done really well for him. So thank you so much for joining in, Anirudh.
Yeah.
It has been
No
a
problem.
pleasure
Thank you so much.
talking to you,
Thank you.
talking about the IPL auction. Hopefully, the unsold round is coming up, and we'll see all the
Yeah.
teams stacking up and doing the final review of the teams. Thank you so much, Anirudh, for joining. And like, comment, share, and subscribe to
Thank you
Sports
so much.
Trumpet.
Thank you so much.